And I just kept hearing a very simple statement. And Spirit and the ancestors were saying, this week, speak from your heart and protect your peace. That doesn't mean you need to over explain why you are having boundaries. It doesn't mean that you have to over explain why you may be withdrawn this week, why you might even need rest. You don't need to explain why you need rest. And Spirit is saying this week, really do what you need to do to protect your peace. Take the nap, cancel the meeting, don't go to the lunch. Do what you need to do to protect your peace, making sure that you're not overcommitting yourself this week because you feel like you need to show up. But you know that protecting your peace, taking care of your space, and doing things that you've been putting off for yourself, that's what needs to be done this week. Really doing what you need to do to fill your cup, doing what you need to do to keep the promises that you made to yourself. That's what this week is about for us. Mhm. And Spirit is also saying, use this week to also observe who you've been giving too much access to your energy, too much access to your time, too much access to, right, your strength and your energy. Remembering that when you have boundaries, loving boundaries too. It always don't have to be like, get out of my face. It don't have to be that. Sometimes a boundary is just also letting no be a complete sentence. That's a boundary. Not right now. I can't at this moment. I can refer you to somebody else. Spirit is like, protect your peace this week because you still have things that need your attention in your inner world. Not just in your environment, not just at work, not just in your home, but literally in your inner world. And you need to focus on that. And when you do that and you protect your peace, then what you do is everyone else who wants access to you, who wants your energy, who wants your time, they are then forced to, and then, thank you, Spirit, also being held accountable to have to figure it out for themselves, to have to figure out how to show up for themselves, to have to figure out how to give themselves the energy they keep pulling and taking from you. They got to go figure that out. That's what Spirit is saying. They're like, they got to go figure that out, but they can't unless you protect your peace and put up that boundary. All right. I'm going to pull a card for us. It was a super short one this week, y'all.